of the message resonates, please feel free to like, comment, as well as subscribe. So this is going to be a June monthly reading for the sign of Aries. Aries, I'm so sorry. It's literally taken me the entire month to get your reading out. June has been crazy. June has been crazy busy. The energy in June has been just crazy, period. So what I heard from you, or what I heard for you, was what goes up must come down. And so this could mark June, and going into July could mark the fall from grace for somebody. This could be someone who was once on a pedestal, who once held themselves in high regard, or who was once held in high regard, could find themselves on the opposite end of that energy. So whereas once before somebody was courted, you know, for their energy, for their opinions, for their input, you know, this could be, you know, professionally, this could be romantically. That is no longer the case. Somebody is being seen as, or being seen for being a fraud. So somebody could be, you know, taking on some fraudulent energy, or somebody, so this could be a situation where somebody, you know, portrayed themselves to be holier than thou, or portrayed themselves to be smarter than what they actually are, or to have more connections than they actually do, or have more clout, or be able to pull more strings than they actually can. Hey, Michael, thank you for joining me on being able to pull more strings than they actually can. You know, this is somebody who like to big themselves up. So they will, you know, this is somebody who could have been somewhat of a braggart as well. So this is like, yeah, I'm the man, or yeah, like I'm that woman, I'm that thing. There's nobody better than me. I'm the baddest bitch. Or, you know, it could be a man like, you know, I'm that man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the boss around, you know, something like that. And so, you know, for a time, people could have been, you know, could have bought into that. But I think that for the month of, for the rest of the month of June, going into July, yeah, of course you can. I don't judge, baby. That's one thing I don't do, is judge, because I have no room to judge anybody. It's more than, yes. First of all, I allow anybody who comes on here, like the first couple of people who are on who want to ask a question, or like the first couple of people who put their questions out there, I always try to answer, you know, a question for people, because what's the point of being able to do this if you can't do it to help people? What I do think I am going to start doing, though, is like missing kids cases, you know, like how they'll have, like, you know, have you seen this child? I think I'm going to start, you know, reading some of that energy and kind of like putting it to good use, if that makes sense. But to answer your question, that was a long-winded way of saying, yes, you can ask me a question. Okay. Now back to the Aries energy. So this, you know, so this is like, somebody, so this is like, you know, somebody comes in and they say, you know, I can do this. I'm this person. I'm, you know, you need to have me on your team because I can do X, Y, and Z. I can move, you know, I'm hearing somebody say how they can move chess pieces around the board or something like that. And so, you know, people like kind of buy into this because, you know, there's somebody who has like strong gift of gab. You know what I mean? Like they can talk, you know, salt, you know, a slug in the bar of salt. Like this is somebody who has a great mouthpiece on them, but that is starting to wear thin. People are starting to see where, you know, somebody either can't, you know, produce what they say that they can, or they're not as smart as they say that they are. They don't know as many people as they say that they do. They can't move shit the way that they, you know, this is also a situation where somebody took a whole bunch of shit on consignment and they cannot move it. Somebody has problems out here. Somebody took a bunch of shit on consignment and somebody cannot move that product. Okay, whatever that is, I'm gonna let that shit sit right there. Yeah, but this is somebody who basically talked themselves into some shoes that they literally cannot feel. And so now what has happened is people are starting to see through this person. People are starting to see like, hey, this person is all talk, or this person doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, my words are escaping me, you know, for, you know, the way I'm trying to articulate this, but it's just like, you know, somebody basically is being seen for what they are now, or for what, yeah, for what they are. Yeah. So this is, yeah. So this is like a situation where, say, you know, I'm just using this as an example. You know, you're in school, like back in, you know, when you were in school, or if you are in school, and so like there's a new kid on the block, right? And so, you know, because this is like a novel, you know, this person is novel, this person is new, like everybody wants to be around this person, everybody wants to know who this person is or what this person, you know, can do. Everybody drinks the Kool-Aid type of situation. And so now, you know, that people have been around this person long enough, they're like, oh, there ain't nothing so great about that person. Or this person is not who they say that they are, or they're not here to do what they said that they were going to do, or they don't love me the way that they said that they love me. Put that energy in any category that it fits in. But the bottom line is, somebody basically, the shine is starting to wear off of somebody or something, if that makes sense. It's not as shiny as it used to be, or it's not as special as, you know, it was portrayed to be. All right. Somebody also tried to tell you so, Aries, and perhaps you weren't. Okay, oh, you are so a Pisces. Yes, you are. Let me tell you something. Pisces been on my damn list today, honey. My son is a Pisces. I know so many Pisces. I will answer that in a second. But this is also a situation where somebody tried to tell you so. They tried to tell you. They tried to tell you not to fall for somebody's plan. They tried to tell you not to fall for somebody's game. They tried to tell you that, hey, why you think it's this? I'm telling you, it's not that. It's actually this. Somebody tried to forewarn someone. This could just be a situation where, you know, there's somebody out here that's wowing everybody in the room, but they just not wowing you because you can see through them. You know what I mean? It's just like everybody else is like falling for somebody's charms or falling for someone's game and everything, but not you, Aries, because you can see through that shit. Like, y'all believe that? Like, oh, okay. Or you believe this person is going to, you know, do X, Y, and Z. Like, oh, okay. And now that basically everybody bet on the wrong horse is also what I'm hearing. Everybody was listening to the wrong person and everything. Now somebody is like, yeah, I told your stupid ass. I told you not to deal with that person. I told you not to get into that business, you know, situation. Like somebody tried to tell you. Somebody didn't believe that fat meat is greasy. Fat meat is greasy. And somebody shall be finding out how greasy and oily it is for the rest of June, going into July. Also, this is a situation where somebody's health could be failing at this time, or, you know, like, so could be like somebody, you know, like say somebody abuses, you know, alcohol, or abuses something. I'm just using this as an example. And, you know, so you could have been warning somebody, like, you really need to slow down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really need to chill. You don't need to be doing that because you're going to fuck around. You're going to keep drinking and drinking and drinking. Your kidney's going to give out. You're going to keep doing these drugs. And before you know, your liver's going to give out. Something like that. And, or if somebody, like, say somebody has, you know, strict dietary needs. Like, they can't eat a lot of, you know, greasy, fatty foods, or say somebody has, you know, like diabetes, so they can't, you know, be eating sugar or something like that. Patrice O'Neal just came to mind when I said that, so that could be significant as well. You know, you could be trying to tell someone, like, you better get your health together, you better get your shit together, because if you don't, hey Paco, because if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get sick. If you don't, you could possibly die. If you don't, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Somebody also tried to tell somebody is sick out here because somebody didn't listen. Somebody, I don't know why I keep hearing consignment. Somebody told, or somebody tried to warn someone not to deal with somebody, meaning like, okay, you might be in a little over your head, or you may be a little over ambitious. You know, you may not want to like hit the fast track on that. You might want to take your time and fall back and do some more research, or give yourself some more time. And somebody was just, you know, in such a rush to prove that they were that thing, or to prove that they could, or, you know, somebody basically didn't want to say no because they had, you know, built themselves up like, you know, they could do anything, they could move whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so somebody kind of got in over their head and now somebody is stuck. And you like, I told your stupid ass not to do that. You could have warned somebody about dealing with somebody on a business level. Like I'm hearing somebody say, I told you that nigga was grimy. I told you that nigga was gonna rob you, because that's what they do. They rob. This person robs. This person has a reputation for robbing. So why in the fuck would you give him your things? Something to that effect. This is a definitely I told you so type of energy, Aries. So whether you try to tell somebody or somebody tried to tell you, this is definitely a gnat just came in here. Told you so type of energy. All right. Yeah, you tried to warn somebody. You tried to tell somebody. Also, somebody could have been trying to warn somebody. Now, I'm going to show you how the cards came. This is exactly how the cards came out, okay? Okay? I told you somebody is sick. All right? Also, somebody is sick because somebody was dealing with somebody who's into the same sex and on the down low. And forgot to tell their partner that they like the same sex. And so somebody dibbles back and forth. Somebody goes, in between women and men. Somebody could possibly be bisexual out here. And as a result, somebody basically carries or, infects or exposes, both partners or whatever. Because this doesn't necessarily have to be, like something like AIDS or something like this. This could just be like, somebody constantly has BV. Syphilis also is what I'm hearing. Somebody also keeps syphilis, or somebody was exposed to syphilis or something. And as a result of that, you know what I mean? Somebody's sexuality could have been in question. I am hearing syphilis is the gay man's disease. You could have tried to warn somebody that possibly the person that they were dealing with was on the down low. Okay? Somebody, not only is somebody on the down low, somebody likes men who dresses as women. Somebody's name could be Peter as well. Drag. It's also drag. You could have even have questioned this person, Aries, or somebody could have questioned you and asked you once before if you were into the same sex, and somebody fucking knowed you to death. No. Somebody could have even gotten like lightweight disrespectful, whatever about it, like, in an effort to, be convincing about their sexuality. And so now somebody could have contracted something like syphilis, or contracted something basically, I'm hearing from anal sex. Some type of bacterial or whatever that basically is caused from, having anal sex. But you don't have anal sex with your partner. So who the fuck is your partner having anal sex with? Yeah, this is a man with this dog right here. This is a man. And somebody could have been like, I tried to tell your ass this nigga was gay. I tried to tell you. Also, somebody could have basically have gotten caught with their same-sex lover. And somebody could, okay, it just came. Somebody could have gotten caught with their same-sex lover, which, by the way, is a man who dresses as a woman. All right? And so, basically now, because somebody did get caught, and this could be caught like, you know how like you'll catch two people having an exchange that's very intimate, you know what I'm saying? But they shouldn't be having that type of exchange, and perhaps you catch it out the corner of your eye, or, or perhaps, somebody says something that, puts your fucking antennas up and everything. This is a situation like this. And so you could have caught something, like not caught something, but you could have like seen something or heard something like on the fly between these two people. They kind of like raised your, you know what I'm saying? Like your antennas and everything. Like, I'm hearing somebody touch somebody's hand when they thought, so this could be a situation. So somebody touched somebody's hand when they thought your back was turned, or somebody like it's hard. What I'm seeing is hard to articulate. So what I'm seeing is like you could be standing like this, right? And so, it could be a person, or it could be a person and, another person, and they're behind you, so they think that you can't see. And so because they think that you can't see, they could be like mouthing, stuff to each other, or exchanging like very intimate, romantic, it could just be anything, but whatever it is, it raises, like red flags in your mind. And as a result, you could have asked your person or questioned your person about that. And they said, nah, that ain't my person. Nah, I ain't into transgenders. I'm not gay. I don't like this. I don't like that. And now somebody then came up with some damn, disease, infection, whatever it is. You could have questioned, like, where did you get this from? Because you could already have suspicions that your person might be batting for the same team. And so now that whatever this is done come up, sickness, where you need a cream or you need to take some pills or something to that effect, you know what I'm saying? You could just be like, did you get this from whatever? Somebody contracted something or gave somebody something that's basically, it originates from anal sex. So basically, somebody could be, it originated from anal sex. I'm just going to say that. Yeah. Somebody could be denying that they even know someone who's transgender. Somebody could be like actively trying to convince people that that's not their little super secret boo. Hey, Valerie. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Graham. She definitely has mustaches. Hey, Cynthia. Paco. Let's see. Hey, thank you all for joining me. All right. I just wanted to pause and give a shout out. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Somebody could be in. And what's the card that's underneath that? Somebody's always with their boys. Okay, somebody's always with their boys. Somebody's always with their boys. Whenever you talk to them, they with their boys, right? They with a boy, they boys, a friend. It's always them and a masculine energy. So this is not someone who will like ride around town in his nice ass car with his pretty ass girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who will roll around town in the car with a car full of niggas or something like that. Somebody basically says all they do is, grind, hustle, and come home and sleep. Also, what the hell is going on here? Lord have mercy. Also, it could be two women out here. So somebody's broad and got caught letting another go. Okay. What? Word. What is going on here? Yeah. Two women could be getting outed as well. This could even be a situation where, oh wow, both people are bi. Also, somebody could be telling somebody like, no, I'm not sleeping with that person. So this could be a situation where you could be accused of getting accused of sleeping with somebody at your job. Hey, boo, sleeping with somebody at your job, or so this could be like a secret work romance between two women. as well. Oh, wow. One is definitely more, takes on a more masculine energy. If these are two women, this could also be an interracial lesbian couple as well. She like, oh, I just love her. Like, oh. They share the same secret. Also, this white woman could be a redhead too. It could result in some type of fight. Oh, dear. Also, okay, whoa. There is a woman out here who is dealing with the man who is secretly into the same sex. Okay? This man is secretly into men who dress as women or who look like, so this is a man who could be possibly into trans women. All right, chicks with dicks. Basically, from here on up, you would never even know that this person was a man. All right. Or very feminine or more feminine looking men. All right, we're going to say that. Even you could still kind of maybe tell it's a guy, but you know, it's a pretty man. All right. This woman could believe that the reason why she keeps coming up with some type of bacterial infection or some shit like that is because he's fucking around with another woman. All right. Or he just has such a, you know, voracious appetite. Somebody could also be saying that the reason why they can't settle down or the reason why they, you know, they just have to fuck around or they, you know, is because they like variety. All right. But what they're not saying is they like variety of the same variety. You know, they're just telling their person that they like variety. So their person, you know, in an effort to try to please them, keep them satisfied, possibly keep them put, you know what I mean? This is somebody who could offer their person a threesome. Because, you know, she believes that the reason why, you know what I'm saying, he won't commit or, you know, it's always some, you know, some creams or some medicines, the N with N, you know, IN, penicillin, you know, some shit like that is because they have a very insatiable appetite. So she's sitting here trying to feed this appetite, hoping to control, you know, the situation, not knowing that, no, this man has a very voracious appetite for other men. All right. This woman could also, there could be somebody also could have given somebody a threesome and only to find out that the person that they invited into their bed with their man has now been having a relationship with their man behind their back. This could also be a situation where a man wanted to have a threesome, and so he had his woman invite a woman in there. Now his woman and the other woman are having an affair too. Somebody's two girlfriends could want to fight each other. That's a lot for some pictures too. So it could also be a Aries out here that has been dealing with two women. Somebody has like sister wives or some shit like that, and these sister wives, you know, these two women could be tired of basically letting this man use them and play them. Somebody wants and demands to know who's the first wife. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's a mess. Aries. All right, now let me get back to the tarot. That's a lot from some pictures. You got two women though, definitely licking upon one another. Now, everything I just said, we're going to reverse that, okay? There's also a woman out here that's hard to handle or hard to, you know, keep put because she's actually gay as well. You know what I mean? So this doesn't necessarily have to be a man. This could be a woman. Somebody could have found out that their woman is actually a lesbian. Also, there could have been two friends that fell out, like, and fell out ferociously, like where they want to fight each other, put hands upon one another, or, two women possibly like at work for whatever reason, they seem, there's two women that want to fight, okay? And what in some instances people don't know is the reason why they want to fight is because they're secretly fucking each other. All right. And so this is like a love tiff, not just, possibly a work, type situation. This is a love tiff. So going back to, I said somebody was having a super secret office romance, right? So there could be two women, who have been sleeping with one another who work together. And, for whatever the reason, they've fallen out or however it goes down. And so it's gotten, to be an aggressive, violent, fallout where, like, bitches may end up laying hands on one another. That is because one of the reasons that fuels that fight so much is the fact that these two women are sleeping together. All right, so if you see two people going at it and you're like, what the fuck are they fighting like that for? Like, what's so serious that they need to be out here pulling each other's lace fronts off and everything? They done licked each other. And stay up out that business, because that's some love business. And guess what? After they get finished fighting, they're going to be licking on each other again. Somebody may end up having to get transferred to a different department, or somebody may end up getting terminated and or laid off because a boss is sleeping with one of their employees. And so that goes against, obviously, company policy and, somebody's moral turpitude and all that other good shit. So somebody may end up getting, let go from their job too because of that, because somebody was sleeping. This is also, so we could get into it with oh, wow. Somebody was working. All right. Somebody was fucking somebody on their job. Excuse my mouth. We're going to try to be ladylike. Somebody was fucking somebody on their job. All right. Now, somebody could have been sleeping with somebody. All right. It doesn't even matter. Before I even get into all that. Somebody was sleeping with somebody on their job. As a result of sleeping with somebody on their job, somebody possibly no longer has a job. All right. This could be somebody slept with somebody on their job, and this could also be a situation where, like I just said, there could have been some type of, fallout, blow up or whatever. These two people could have ended up fighting on the job. They could have gotten into it. There could also be two women out here who, I'm not going to say two women. I'm not going to say two women. There could have been two people that got into it. So say somebody was sleeping with, more than one person on their job. We're gonna say that, Aries. Somebody was sleeping with more than one person on their job. Somebody was sleeping with a woman. Somebody was sleeping with a man. These two people could have found out about each other or whatever the situation may be. So there could have been, so say this is a man who was sleeping with, a woman and a man on the low. You know what I'm saying? But both at the job, right? So say this man and a woman get into it on the job, and this woman, she could have possibly like mushed them or something like that, right? The boyfriend don't like that you done put your hands on a man. And the boyfriend could have rushed up like, hey, what are you doing? Like, da-da-da-da-da, and got themselves involved. And you could be looking like, well, first of all, whose business is it of yours, okay? And you seem to be quite passionate about what the fuck is happening to this nigga right here. So what the fuck y'all got going on? So, and that's how a situation could have blown up. Somebody basically also outed somebody on their job. Because somebody was a whore on their job, they caused all kinds of drama. There could have even been a fight that resulted between the two people that this person was seeing and or sleeping with. And as a result, somebody could have lost their job. This is what somebody does with their days now, okay? But to be fair, it did come in the upright. Also, somebody is stressed out. Somebody can't get any sleep because somebody is trying to, hey, Valerie. I said hi. I did. Hey Monique. Hey Monique. Thank you for joining. Valerie. Yeah. Somebody can't get any sleep because somebody's trying to figure out how they're going to get out of a situation, what they're going to say. Somebody office tomorrow. Somebody is nervous as shit because they know that on Fridays, that's usually when the company, you know, basically notifies somebody that their services are no longer needed, and somebody knows that they are there's very much a possibility that they could be on the chopping block because somebody was acting very unprofessionally and inappropriately. Hey, Keisha Boo. And very inappropriately and everything on the job. Somebody knows that their job is at risk. Period. Somebody also used their position, used their clout in order to garner sexual, not even sexual, I guess you would call sexual favors. All right, that's pretty decent, Aries. That's pretty. Yeah, boy. First of all, okay. Somebody was most definitely sleeping with somebody on their job. Period. 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 But the juicy part is one of the people that they were sleeping on their job was transgender, or somebody who identifies as a woman. So their pronouns are she and her. But their physical pronouns, okay, that they were born with is he and him. Fucking pronouns. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I don't understand. I'm 52. I'm old, so I guess that's par for the course. But yeah, somebody's name could also be Esther. Somebody's name could also be Matthew. Gauge could be significant as well. 12 gauge could be significant. Skidmore could be significant. Somebody's name could be Donald. Donald Trump could also be significant too. But this could also be where Donald Trump tried to, I hate to say it, but the public may owe him an apology about something. So this could be where he, you know, okay, so for example, how he always used to say, and I'm just using this as an example, don't get mad at me, okay? So how he always used to say Fox News was fake news, all right? Oh, it's fake news. It's fake news. So say something comes out that basically proves that. Like, you know, like this could be something that, and allegedly, or not even allegedly, this is no knock on Fox News or anything like that. I'm just using this as an example, okay? And so, you know, something comes out where, you know, it turns out that a movie producer then came forward and said a lot of the footage that they show and everything has been manufactured in a movie studio and, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right? And so basically now everybody owes this nigga an apology because he did say, like, they make fake news. So it could be like a situation like that. All right? Not Cheeto dust. Not Cheeto dust. Somebody called not Cheeto dust. I forget what that content creator's name is. He called him that. He's a school teacher. He's gay. He's a school teacher. Just as cute as he can be too. Alright. So what is this? What came out was the Ace of Swords, but I wasn't really concentrating, so I'm gonna put that back. I'm gonna put it to the side. Alright. You can stick a fork in something. Something is over. Something is done. I forget who has stick a fork in it energy. Yeah, something is over. Something's done. Like, this is a situation where somebody was on their last leg anyway. Somebody was on their last leg anyway, and somebody just kept on, and now it's done. It's a situation that somebody does not want to fuck with someone, period. Not a little bit, not a lot of bit, not no bit. Somebody is like, somebody's done. You can stick a fork in that shit. Somebody definitely has lost their place, has lost their status because of whatever this is. Or somebody will. No, I take that back. Somebody has. There was some type of ending because of this. There was like no resuscitating a situation. Like, you can stick a fork in it. Like, alright, what is Cheeto dust? This happened in the past. Somebody received some type of message, some type of text, some type of information. Also, somebody lost some money in the past behind somebody or dealing with someone. Somebody took a financial L dealing with somebody too. So this could be a situation where somebody could have robbed you, or somebody could have taken something. Somebody could have like messed your credit up. Somebody did something that caused some type of financial loss, or somebody did something that destroyed somebody's financial stability. So this could also be a situation where you separated from somebody in the past. So this could be like, you got a divorce from somebody, or you all split up and everything, and during the split up, somebody could have took a hard financial hit. Somebody robbed somebody, or somebody took something. So as a result, somebody has always been on their guard with this person ever since. Ever since. Like, this is a situation where somebody burnt the bridge with you, Aries, or you burnt the bridge with somebody. Somebody burnt the bridge with you. So whatever this was that happened in the past, you was done with this person. You were done with this situation. And perhaps this person always, believed that there was a chance to reconcile, or a chance to make amends, or, nothing is really over. And you looking at this person like, shit, how fucking done is done? Like, nigga, how done is there? I'm not fucking with you. Yeah. Somebody took somebody's money. First of all, somebody can't trust someone as a result of whatever this is. Somebody took a hit. Somebody took a loss. So this could be a situation where somebody was a kingpin, and then they took some type of financial loss or hit, and they've never really been able to recoup. So this could be a situation where somebody was, somebody had banks, somebody had dough, you know what I mean? And say they broke up with someone, or say they had to go away. This could be a situation where somebody had to go away. Somebody was sat down for a little bit, you know what I mean? And when they came home, they had nothing. Whoever they trusted to, like, look after their money or take care of their things, basically blew through their shit. Somebody came home to nothing. When somebody left, somebody was damn near a millionaire is what I'm hearing. And when somebody came back, somebody basically has been a pauper ever since, and they have never been able to, regain that status. They've never been able to recoup. At the bottom of the deck, we have Hierophant, the Hierophant, and then we have King of Pentacles. So this could also be where somebody was in business with somebody. This is somebody's business too. Or somebody was married to someone. Somebody could also be dealing with a Taurus, and this Taurus could, this could be a Taurus gentleman for sure. This King of Pentacles. Or this could have been dealing with somebody. I mean, this is somebody's business. Somebody took a very serious financial financial hit. Somebody lost a house, or lost some money in a house. Like, so this could be a situation where somebody bought a house, like, to flip it or something like that. And, perhaps their business partner was supposed to be, putting in 50-50. I don't know. Somehow you took some type of L, like, rehabbing a house or investing in, real estate or something to that effect. Also, this King of Pentacles could have been married. You could have been married, so you could be this King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn gentleman. All right. This gentleman also, he could have drank a lot too. But if this is not a earth sign gentleman, this is, first of all, this is somebody who, this is a boss. Somebody owes somebody some money. I know that much. Somebody owes somebody some money. I want my money. This King of Pentacles, he wants his money. I don't know if you can see his face. I want my money. And this is a man, he's a boss. People bring him money, so he is the link, this man. Like, if this is a street thing, he's the link. If this is a business thing, he's the CEO. He's the boss. All right? He's the boss. But if this is not a earth sign gentleman, this could be someone of a very light complexion. Also, this is somebody who, like I said, owns his own business. This is somebody who makes money. But this is also somebody who could be in his cups a lot. He drinks a lot. So this is somebody who, this is a lonely man too, meaning, I'm not going to say lonely, but I'm going to say this is not an emotional man. This is not somebody who is moved by emotions and love. This is somebody who's moved by money. This is also somebody whom you could have gotten into some type of business partnership with. This King of Pentacles could be this Taurus. So he could like legit be a Taurus gentleman. This transgender person that somebody is pretending like they don't know could be a Taurus gentleman. Okay. What do we have currently for my Aries? I don't know. I hope this is making sense. I was doing Scorpios, and maybe because I am a Scorpio, but Scorpios was all over the place. Like, all I could say about Scorpios is motherfuckers have us fucked up, like, to the sky and beyond. Alright, currently what is going on for my Aries out here? Somebody was shitting where they eat. I think I might change your title to that. Aries. Excuse me. Somebody was shitting where they eat. Alright. What fell on the floor, I'm going to put it back, is 10 of Coins, 3 of Swords, Judgment, Knight of Cups, and the Sun. Also, somebody could be threatening to out someone, or somebody knows that this information is getting ready to come out that somebody is bisexual and or gay. And so somebody made a decision to leave someone or separate from someone before it did come out. Somebody basically has been threatening another person with exposing pictures and or text messages. And somebody could know that this person plans on exposing them. And so basically this person is cutting all ties with anybody and everybody, you know, in a hope of minimizing the damage. Somebody is getting ready to be outed, Aries. I just hear this pop, pop, pop noise in the background. I always assumed that it was firecrackers, but I hear it every single night, and I never see, you know, firecrackers in the sky. I wonder what that is. It sounds like demolition or something like that. Like, that's crazy. One day I'm going to just drive around in my car and I'm going to like investigate where the sound comes from. It's probably like a spaceship or some shit like that. But anyway, also, yeah, somebody has had, okay, Aries, somebody has been involved in a long-term relationship with someone, with a transgender person. So this is a situation where this is someone who, this has been an ongoing relationship. So this is not like a Yeah, they've been dealing with this person for quite some time. And somebody is either tired of being kept a secret, or somebody can no longer afford to pay, the other person to keep their mouth shut. But there's a very strong probability that someone is getting ready to get outed. Also, the girl and the boy that this person is dealing with, they might end up fighting or getting into it. Also, there's a man out here. Okay, not a man, but okay, this another twist to this situation is somebody could be getting engaged to the opposite sex, and that's getting ready to set the same sex lover off. Also, there could be a man out here. We're going to take the whole transgender same sex thing off the table. So now here it could also be a situation where Aries, you could find that somebody has separated from you. So somebody has separated from you. So somebody has stopped texting you. Somebody doesn't come around anymore. You don't hear from somebody anymore. And that's because somebody could be engaged to be married. So that means that basically somebody has been dealing with somebody else on the side the entire time. So, or somebody has proposed to someone. And so basically they're separating from you, you know what I mean, to keep you from finding this out. Or somebody plans on, you said don't do that. Which one? Don't do that. Don't do that. Somebody plans on proposing to someone. And so this is a situation where somebody's trying to put some distance between their last situation and their current situation or their new situation. All right, those all came out. I'm gonna put those back. We have currently, just give me 2. All right, just give me 2 for my Aries. 1. We have the 8 of coins, and then I need some new cards, and then we have 3 of swords again. So you got 3 of swords out here twice. There's definitely some type of separation happening. Yeah, somebody is gonna definitely, okay, if you are, you could be dealing with a Pisces. If you have been, first of all, if you have been dealing with somebody on your job and people have found out and has caused some type of contention and you are concerned that you're going to lose your job, I could be wrong. I could be, but I would have to say off the top, yes. Yeah. If this has been a concern of yours and you kind of like have a sixth sense that perhaps you could be getting let go, I do see that. Somebody was dealing with one of their employees. Somebody was dealing with one of their, their subordinates. Somebody is in a position where they should not be sleeping with somebody on their job, or, yeah. Somebody basically shit where they eat, or shat where they ate. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. Somebody could have kept somebody on the payroll because they were together or because they were dealing with each other. And when they find out that this person has been sleeping with somebody else at the job, that's a wrap. Yeah, somebody was trying to keep this information from coming out. You see this person in this card, they're trying to avoid the spotlight. They're trying to avoid being illuminated. They're trying to avoid people seeing them. Yeah, somebody was working like hell. Somebody's dealing, first of all, somebody went back to their ex-girlfriend. Somebody reconciled with their ex-girlfriend. So when you all are sleeping or whatever, this is who they're talking to. You know, this is who somebody is talking to at night before they go to bed. King of Wands out here. That could be you, Aries. What is the outcome energy for this for my Aries? Oh, okay. Somebody could be thinking about you. We have Ace of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Oh, okay. We have Four of Swords that flew out. And what else from my Aries? We have Queen of Swords in the reverse. The bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Wands. So it's going to come out that somebody could have possibly have gone back to their ex. That ex being a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, somebody went back to their ex-girlfriend. And somebody contracted something from their ex-girlfriend. Yeah, the Star card. Somebody was dealing with an Aquarius. Somebody sent this King of Wands, you know, text messages and messages saying how they wanted to work a situation out or something like that. Or, yeah. Somebody had you in a third-party situation, Aries, and perhaps you didn't know it, or you had somebody in a third-party situation and everything, and they didn't know it. Somebody basically went back to their ex-girlfriend. This ex-girlfriend was an Aquarius. So you could be finding out that somebody betrayed you. I'm speaking to my my Aries man out here. Or Aries man, somebody could find out that you betrayed them. Somebody went back to their ex-girlfriend. This ex-girlfriend is an Aquarius. And in doing so, somebody could have possibly contracted something as well. Also, yeah. Also, as well, this could also be a situation where somebody went back to their ex-girlfriend. Their ex-girlfriend, you know, could be trying to send you messages to let you know that they're back on the scene. Or how, you know, this could be a situation where, you know, you thought that your person had put their past situation to bed only to find out that basically they've had you in a third-party situation the entire time. Or if not the entire time, you know, for some time now, you've been in a third-party situation because your person reconciled with their ex-girlfriend. And whoever this came out Queen of Swords in reverse. So whoever she is, she's a nasty little piece of work. This little bitch right here. You could also find out that, so this could be a situation where, you know, you were cool with somebody. Now, you know, maybe not friends cool or whatever, but y'all was cool. And then all of a sudden the energy changed and everything. The energy shifted between you and this person. This person was just giving you just like bare attitude and shit. That's because this person could have been fucking around with your person. Your person could have fucked around with somebody that you know. Fucked around on you with someone that you know. And this person, this third party person whom they fucked around with, and let's have it right, the third party person fucked around with your person hoping that they were going to replace you. Okay? That didn't happen. And so because that did not happen, now the third party person is up in their feelings and everything. And now perhaps they could, you know, want to come to you and tell you about how they've been fucking your person and da-da-da-da-da in hopes that, you know, they can hurt you the way your person hurt them by basically sitting them the fuck down and putting them in their place. Like, you're a secret. What? You know what this was when we got involved. She wasn't never supposed to know. And if you ever tell her, I'm going to deny it. Well, you said you love me. I mean, I meant it at the time. you know, that's my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if somebody is still not with someone, so this could be a situation where you may not even be with this person still. They still would rather die than for you to find out that they basically disrespected you like that by sleeping with somebody that you know. I will check the video. Check the video after I'm done downloading. I mean, after I'm done, I'll answer your question. I got you. I promise. Good night. This is, they would rather die than to have this person, you know, to find out that, you know, good night, baby. Then for their, you know, for their person to find out that they disrespected them like that. First of all, because they know that once their person finds this out, there's no way in shit that they'll ever deal with them again, ever. So, you know, you can stick a fork in it, like I said. So, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Swords. So somebody was dealing with this Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Swords could have been a friend. She's an enemy now because somebody has been basically sleeping with this person on the side. Somebody also, again, somebody is going to find out. Somebody thought that their person was sleeping with a woman on the side, and they're going to find out that this woman or this person whom they thought was a woman is actually a man. Somebody's not sleeping with a woman. Somebody's sleeping with a man. Aries, you were somebody else. Okay? What is the overall energy besides that? Which is crazy. You about had the best reading so far, Aries. Shit. You screwing people on your job. One of them is a man who think he a woman. Like, wow. Who want to fight the actual woman. Like, this is like Lifetime movie shit. And somebody's getting ready to be getting that welfare. Because somebody's getting ready to lose their job. We got Sneaky Link. Hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy. Nobody needs to know. Yeah, Sneaky Links. Somebody also would be having car sex too. So this is a situation that say, you know, this is going back to the job situation. Somebody could work like where somebody travels a lot for their job, or somebody like works in teams, or, you know, like somebody is in their car a lot. Somebody does like a lot of field work. And this could be like, you know, team members. Team members where they have to travel together a lot, or, you know, I'm hearing go to events or however it goes down. And come to find out these people, you know, after the event or after they get finished, you know, checking on whatever project or whatever, they park the car somewhere and they could possibly have, you know, car sex. This is just what we do. Bottom of the deck, boundaries. Also, going back to this, okay, we're going to take the whole same sex thing off of it, but it does seem to be prevalent. But, you know, this could be, you know, somebody was tired. Like I said, somebody was tired of being the sneaky link. Somebody wanted to be the main line. Somebody wanted to be out in the open. And, you know, you could possibly be putting your foot down like, hey, bruh, you knew what it was when we got together. You knew I had a woman. You knew I had a man, or, you know, you knew I had a man. However it goes down, you knew it could never, you know, it could only be what it is. Like, what are you talking about? Somebody also could be missing a finger, too. Somebody, I see two people, you know, basically having conversations at the job, but like on the back stairwell. So this could be a situation where, you know, two people also could like, so this could be like, you know, I'm seeing like a office building or a building, and these two people could like meet down in the basement, or they could meet in the stairwell when they need to have a quick little intimate word with one another, and they don't want everybody else to know and or see. Or somebody meet someone on the rooftop or something like the boiler room or some shit like that. They could have possibly have had sex there before, or that possibly could be where two people go to have sex, have a quickie. It's like on the back stairwell. Somebody is tired of just being used for sex. Somebody wants more. Somebody's tired of being a secret. Somebody wants to be out in the forefront. Somebody basically is wondering how come, after dealing with somebody for so long, they don't have a solid commitment, or it's not real, or something. Now you can translate this energy to a professional setting. You know what I mean? Like you've been putting all this time in at your job, but when it comes time for promotions or things like that, you're often overlooked, or your work is not appreciated or something like that. So put the energies where they fit. But this could just be a situation where, you are asking someone, well, how come, we've been dealing with each other for so long. Why haven't we made any forward progress? Why haven't you asked me to move in? How come we don't live together? How come we're not this? How come we're not that? Type of situation. And somebody could have started to question, their place in somebody's life. Or somebody could have started to question, somebody's, sexuality, perhaps. Yeah, somebody does now really want to settle down because somebody knows that, number one, somebody lives a double lifestyle. Somebody knows that somebody lives a double lifestyle, period, okay? But not just that, somebody also uses sex to get what they want, or uses intimacy, or uses, so somebody is a flirt, or somebody flirts with a lot of people, or somebody will, date a lot of people, or, sleep with a lot of people, but each person that this person deals with and or sleeps with is somebody that they can utilize in some way, shape, form, or fashion outside of the relationship. So for example, this person might date this one right here because this one is a nurse and this one can get prescriptions, or can do house calls or something like that, like a private physician, so that way they don't have to worry about going into the doctor and having to wait for appointments and things like this. This person might deal with this person right here, but this person is a banker, so this person might be able to help them get, financing for a project. Like every person that somebody deals with serves some purpose outside of, that romantic sexual, if that makes sense. Somebody is overtly sexual. But in some instances, somebody is overtly sexual, or somebody is over sexual, if that makes sense. Somebody comes on real strong. So when somebody is courting someone, or when somebody has their eye on someone, somebody comes on very strong. Somebody will, I love you, you're the one. Like somebody's game is like, hit them hard, hit them fast, hit them strong, make them fall. So this could be a situation where somebody, I did say in the very beginning, someone was very charming because somebody had the gift of gab and everything. People are starting to see through this person's game. So somebody could use like the same lines over and over and over again. Oh, I don't ever do anything. All I do is go to work and come home and everything. I don't mess with anyone. But every time you deal with this person, you end up with the itchy scratchies. This could be someone who says, I don't know. Yeah, somebody also was messing around. So going back to somebody was dealing with two people and somebody contracted something from them. She is on fire pissed. Somebody followed somebody around, and that's how somebody found out their secrets as well. All right, what birthdays do we have that are significant for my Aries for June going into July? Any birthdays significant for my Aries? Okay. Anything else, Lord? Ooh, that was a lot. That was like half the deck. Okay, what do we have? So at the bottom of the deck, we have the 16th could be significant. Somebody could be 32. Somebody could be dealing with this could be a Pisces as well. Somebody's ex. It's definitely important. The 7th. If you are dealing with somebody born on the 7th, they're a snake. This Queen of Wands, there's a Queen of Wands out here. So this was somebody's side bitch, side piece. She's a snake. The 27th could be significant. You could be finding out about somebody born on the 27th. Finding out something. Also, somebody could be dealing in some type of... somebody could be waiting on a package as well. Also, somebody could be dealing with alcohol, drug addictions. The 19th could be significant. There's some type of tower moment happening with somebody if you're dealing with somebody that was born on the 19th. Somebody has to leave, or somebody is leaving, or somebody is going to like make a wash your hands of a situation. Somebody could be 34. You could also be dealing with the King of Pentacles. Somebody could also be swimming with the fishes. Or that could be what somebody is telling you, or that type of energy. Like somebody basically owes somebody a lot of fucking money. And if somebody don't come up with somebody's money, somebody gonna be swimming with the fishes. I never read these cards, by the way, so I don't know. This could be significant. Oh, 11/18. That's crazy. November 18th could be significant. The 11th could be significant as well. Somebody also could be like into BDSM too. As well. There could be also something going on with somebody's kid. Somebody could be having discipline problems. So somebody's, somebody could be... somebody could be dealing with like a preteen, like a young teenager. They're going through their hormones, and you know what I mean, and their little personality changes, little fucking assholes. You might have to put the pause on this little nigga right here. FYI. You just might. So if you're dealing with somebody from like the age of like 11 to 18, somebody might have to. So this is a boy. So, this little boy might be feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? He got his little pubic hairs and everything growing. So he might be feeling himself. Daddy, you might have to step to him and let him know. Okay? What's really good out here. Like, son, I love you. Give him that speech. It's going to hurt me more than it hurts you. But you might have to put the fear of the Lord in him. But if this is someone and you do have to do this, I see you feeling bad about it. You could feel bad about it, but you better not show the kid about it. But that is what is going to save your kid's life. That right there. So this could be a situation where your kid could, you could be like observing behavioral changes. You know, your kid's energy is just different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your kid's trying to act all tough or whatever. That could be because your kid started hanging around with a new group of friends, or, you know, trying to fit in or trying to show how bad they are. They've been listening to too much fucking rap music. I don't know what it is. But yeah. And so somebody, you know, could be feeling themselves. And, you know, they call you, looking you in your eye and all that shit. You might let a nigga know. But don't feel bad. Because guess what? That right there is why your child is going to make it to live a ripe old age. Whereas, you know, somebody else's may not, because spare the rod, spoil the child. The 18th could also be significant. This could be somebody that you were in a relationship with. Somebody, so if you were dealing with somebody born on the 18th, this is somebody who is very loyal. They stay put, pretty much they stay at home. And this is somebody who will be waiting for you to come home or waiting for you to come back. Also, on the flip side, this is also someone who, it just escaped me. You could have been a dog to this person as well. So somebody was always roaming. Somebody was always leaving the yard. But that was somebody. So if you could have possibly have, been in a relationship with somebody born on the 18th. The 21st could be significant as well. If so, if you are dealing with somebody born on the 21st, you could be experiencing some type of challenges with this person, some type of obstacles. You could find that this person is trying to put some type of obstacles and or challenges in your way to keep you. You say you pray for him. Hey, what is it, Elsiana? Or what is it? Elsie Natalie, nice to meet you. Thank you for joining me. Hey, Denatra. Hey, what is it? NY Victoria, grandbaby, 1118. And honey, that's the best, the best date in the world. I know somebody else born 1118. So, yeah. So if you are dealing with somebody on the 21st, this is somebody who could be like causing problems or just obstacles for you. Just, you know, trying to put a roadblock. So this could just be somebody who is just petty or just somebody who's butthurt or in their feelings. And so, like, you know, because you all are breaking up or because they know that you want to leave or you know they want to leave. And this could be kind of your energy, Aries, because y'all can get real fucking petty. Like, petty. Petty. You all can get real petty. Like, put a cape on super petty. Petty. And so you could just be making things as hard for somebody as possible, or this person is trying to make things as hard for you. And then finally, we have the 28th. Now, if you are dealing with somebody on the 28th, somebody's name could be Ferdinand as well. Somebody could be from France. The Somme could be significant. World War II or World War I? The Battle of the Somme. But the 28th, you could be starting a new relationship, or this could be concerning your home as well. Hey, Just Lydia. Hey, y'all. Thank you. All right. Now, we're going to pull from what I have. It's called the Stank on Your Box. It has names and, you know, ideas and sentiments. So just stay tuned. Hold on for 1 second. All right. Woo! That was too many. Let me put some of these back. All right. First of all, I didn't even think somebody's name could be Belinda. All right, Aries. What do we have going on? Let me get all this together for my Aries. I hear somebody saying stank on ya, yeah, from Outkast. Don't pull your thing out unless you plan to bang. Baghdad could be significant as well. Alright, Aries, Aries, Aries. Oh, speaking of Baghdad, God is not too happy about what's going on in the Middle East. And I just hear like, gonna keep on. Somebody gonna keep on and make God come down here. Alright. That's just what I heard. Okay. Alright, let me grab these off of the floor that have fallen. Or God is getting ready to come down here, or something like that. I don't know why nobody has stopped what is going on in Gaza, but that's about to be put to rest. I don't know, I just heard that. So whatever that may mean, that's about to be put to rest. God has had enough. Period. Oh, the first. If you're dealing with somebody born on the first as well. This is somebody whom, this could be somebody this is who you really truly want to be with. This is who you see yourself having a family with, somebody who's born on the first. This is somebody who you basically, and this may be the new person or this, I don't know. But this is somebody who challenges you to be a better you, or who makes you step outside your comfort zone. This is somebody whom you try to impress. Whereas Aries, you all are pretty confident, cocky type of people. You know what I mean? People will call it arrogant, but it's just confidence. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you know, and you do what you do, and you are who you are, and that's just what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? But this is somebody whom you try to impress, or this is someone whom you want to, always see you as, that $1 million person, or see you as, that thing. All right. Not a lot came out. Not a lot of cards came out for you, Aries. All right. So we have Jada, Layla. Somebody got that package. So somebody did contract HIV. Sorry. A big opportunity is about to come your way. Congratulations, Aries. We have Tony. The color turquoise. The color turquoise could be significant. Raheem. We have Shaw in reverse. So that could be somebody's name. That could be a place. Marie Laveau. So somebody could be into hoodoo, voodoo. Somebody also could be from New Orleans or have ties to New Orleans. That could be somebody's ancestor. Date night. Somebody is wishing they had listened. Because what did Cheeto does say? I told you. Somebody drives a pickup truck. The number 10 could be significant. We have Kelsey. We have Cora. Columbus. That came out in Scorpio's reading too. Somebody broke up with you before the truth came out. Yeah. We have role play in reverse. So somebody can either no longer play the role, or somebody no longer wants to play a role. Somebody can no longer be fake. Somebody's last name could be person. Somebody's name could be Anna or Ann. Somebody is scared to face you. We have Aisha. We have Zara. We have Singh. A Gemini could be significant. Herrera or Herrera. We have Smith. Somebody's from South America. We have Rogers. We have Victor. We have Sophia. Political espionage could be significant. That name Sophia has been coming out in a lot of other people's readings too. I wonder if that is the transgender person, Sophia. I don't know. I'm going to do a deep dive on that one day. We have Painesville, Roxy, Cassius. Also, Ali could be significant. We have Baker. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. So somebody just may have to walk away. We have Pawpaw. Caesar could be significant. Or Cesare. We have Anae. Roth. We have Summer. That could be the season or somebody's name. Revenge is a dish best served cold, so get frosty. We have Gavin. We have Hall. Sykes. We have Deskins. That can't be right. A hatchback could be significant. We have Larry. We have Minor. We have Ethel. We have Hung. We have Dorothy. Somebody is not playing. That also came out in Scorpio's read. We have Niece. We have Jordan. Not Jordan. Didn't somebody say something about Jordan? Hey, Portia. Did somebody say something about a Jordan? Oh, yeah. Michael did. Okay. We have Jordan. We have Harrison. We have Alec. We have Halpert. We have Mason. We have Boyd. And you were on point. Somebody is trying to convince you otherwise, Aries. All right. So I hope that helped you all. Now, for Michael's question, because he did say something about, hey, Lottie, what is it, Loti? Hey, Loti, thank you for joining me. All right, let's see. What did Michael say? He said, and 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 he said. All right, Michael, where's your question? Okay. Will he feel Jordan's soft skin? He likes him. He's a Leo and he's, all right, so Jordan is a Leo and he's a Pisces. All right, let's see. Let's see, will he feel Jordan's soft skin? And he said, and he said, and he said, and he said, and he said. All right. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, this is what I didn't do for you, Aries. I didn't give you the full 100. All right, what's good for my Aries out here? Somebody is glad that you're gone. Fake love. So somebody says that they love you, but it could be fake love. All right, somebody's bromance. Okay, and then give me one more. Ooh, that's a lot. Aries. Somebody's also a gold digger. Somebody also could be dealing with some type of serial killer. Excuse me, serial killer energy. Somebody is into like bondage, pain. Somebody could possibly videotape that. Snuff films could also be significant. So I don't know what that. I'm seeing that movie Vacancy. Gothica. Girlfriend in reverse, so you've broken up with somebody, all right? And then somebody also has sex with street berries, and that could also be how somebody contracted something. All right, you could have also lost your wife. Somebody could be going through a divorce. Somebody was only with somebody possibly for their finances. So when somebody robbed somebody or somebody took somebody's money, little did they know that was pretty much the end of that relationship for you. I mean, with you. So we have Aries on drugs or alcohol. Somebody has a bromance. There's some type of fake love facade going on. Somebody is glad that you're gone. All right, rejection. Somebody, dark skin could be significant. We have twins in the reverse. All right, so you could be finding out some twins aren't yours. You could be dealing with the ill-ass Gemini. They want you back. They're a succubus. You could be dealing with succubus energy, and somebody's planning on leaving you. So that's kind of a... Somebody comes around when they need something. So when they need something, they're all love. All I love you, Aries. Oh my goodness. Oh, Aries, I want to work this out. I don't know what I would do without you, Aries, and da 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 da. And then as soon as they get what it is that they need from you, then they don't know whether or not they want to be in the relationship anymore. Now they're fucking confused. Now they don't feel the same. Now, they're dredging up memories of all these past things that happened and blah, 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 blah. So somebody only comes around basically when they need some money or when they need something from you. And then once they've gotten what they need, then they're off again. Believe it again. Blackmail, somebody could be getting blackmailed. And somebody is all, I love you, I love you, I love you, when they need something. All right. So now, Aries, you've gotten the full 100. All right. Now back to Michael's question. Jordan's skin. What came out was me versus me, Michael. So what I'm getting from that, and then swipe right. So what I'm getting from that is you possibly, Jordan is possibly there for the taking. You just need to go and get him. So what I'm getting from this is that you're not overthinking a situation, but like your self-doubt could be basically you're causing obstacles, or you're creating problems and or scenarios in your mind where you could possibly get rejected, or that Jordan would reject you, or this is not what he wants, or he doesn't want, or maybe you're misreading the energy or something like that. But with these two cards, what I'm getting is basically get out of your own way, get out of your mind, and then go get Jordan. Jordan is there for the taking. And at the bottom of the deck, it came out, you can't make this shit up. Soul contract. So it's a match. Go get your boo. I never get cards like that. I always get cards like, watch your back, bitch, you're coming, or something like that. Hey, Milton. I don't know what that means. What's you'll go to hell, only God, no future, not you. I don't read the future. Sweetheart, what are you talking about? I read cards. So, all right. But I tell you what, Melton, we don't want that negative energy on Nisa channel. Goodbye. Bye-bye, deuces. So anyway, Aries, I hope that helps. Did anybody else have a question while I'm on here? Except for Melton. Going once. Hey, Ronald. I hope you're not Melton. All right. Does anybody else want to ask me a very general question? Because I don't want to put your business on YouTube. Nope. All right. Well, anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. And until the next time, I may get back on here because I really want to try to knock out as many of them as I can. You said, will your dude get out? Hey, little Miss Anna, thank you. You said, will your dude get out of jail? Let's see. Will Ronald's dude get out of jail? Let's see. Ooh. You've been sending this person money. What is this? Like your... Gemini and a Sagittarius could be significant, as well as a Libra. Could all be significant, but these were a lot of cards. Hold on for a second. Put these back. Okay. Is this your dude, or is this somebody whom not to... Is this your dude? Or is this somebody whom... How can I say this without saying too much? Is this... Is this your dude? Is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that. Is this really your dude, or you trying to figure out what is the next move to make? If you know, then you know. Alright, well, we're gonna see. Alright. We have 10 of Swords. I don't think you really want this person to come home. That's what I'm saying. I don't think this is really your dude. Not for real, for real. Well, I don't see... Well, let me, before I say that. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, first of all, I do see where... Okay. Your person, first of all, you got a lot going on here. A lot going on here. All right, first of all, your person took part in some type of crime to make some money. So I don't know if this was robbing somebody, if this was it does look like possibly somebody could have been down for a robbery. All right. Also, somebody could have been down for a robbery. Somebody went away. Now, in this time that this person has gone away, you possibly could have found new love, or you possibly could have been dealing with somebody. You also could have possibly have moved away. So this could have been a situation where your person, when they were out, they may not have been the best to you, or the situation may not have been ideal for whatever that reason is. Possibly when this person has been, or since this person, or if that's not the case, possibly since this person has been down, you possibly had to like move in with your mom, or move in like with a relative and everything. You could have a daughter with this person as well. Somebody is saying that when they come home, they basically want to start anew. So they're going to come get you. They're going to come get the baby. Y'all going to, get a house. Y'all going to get your place together. Somebody could have come up for like an unexpected parole hearing. So this could be like early parole or something like that. If this is the case, I don't think that this is welcomed news. That's why I said I don't think this is your dude. Like, when you say dude, like, this could possibly be somebody that when they went away to jail, that was just the break that you needed to get away from the situation and get your life together. And so now this person basically is, they could be possibly coming home and they want to come back and reconcile with you. However, I don't. Hold on for a second. I can't necessarily see that. I can't necessarily say that they are getting ready to come home or they're about to be released, but let me see. I don't know. But if so, I don't think that this is like your worst fears come true. So this could also be a situation where somebody was supposed to do like more time than what they're actually doing. Somebody came home or is coming home early. A King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly. Or somebody's attorney is possible. Somebody's lawyer is possibly saying or working on getting somebody sentenced, getting somebody released early. So basically, yeah, no, I don't see this person coming home anytime soon. And that's a relief for you. Because I see where this person you could have possibly decided to separate from this person while you were in jail. Also, this could be a situation where you took the opportunity while this person was sat down to move on. I don't think you necessarily, I could be wrong, but hey, God's Empress, hey, I don't think that you necessarily really want to be back with this guy. You broke up with this guy, or you basically, decided to leave him in jail, leave him where he was. You could be dealing with a Leo as well. This could also be somebody that you're afraid of. Also, this is somebody who could drink a lot or have some type of, this person is also a snake. You can't trust him. You can't believe a fucking word that comes out of his mouth. Somebody went to jail Somebody could have went to jail for robbery. Somebody could have ended up killing somebody. Or you could possibly know this about someone. So you know, so your thing, okay. First of all, no, I don't see this person coming home anytime soon. All right. But I'm not God. As the guy said, I could be wrong. Should you say single? All right, hold on for a minute. Queen, crown me. Hey, Catherine. I could be wrong, but I don't see it. All right. All right. I don't see him coming home anytime soon. All right. Now back to him and back to why you are concerned about whether or not he's gonna come home. hey, Queen, crown me. Is because he's a motherfucker. He's hateful. He's mean. He's street. No, he's beyond street. He's gutter. This is somebody that's gutter. This is also somebody who puts his hands on you or has put his hands on you before. This is somebody who drinks a lot. So this is somebody who could get drunk, get high, and then come home. Also roll somebody Molly or something like that. And then he comes home. This is also somebody whom basically, Leo. This is, I have strong Leo vibes. This is somebody who's the leader of the pack. So he's the alpha of the pack. People are scared of him. I'm hearing be careful what you wish for. So you just had to have this nigga. Perhaps because he was the toughest, the roughest. You know, this is somebody who keeps money as well. This is somebody who will rob, steal, kill, whatever it takes to get some money. This is also somebody who sleeps about too. And you always stayed in the clinic fucking around with this here person. For sure. This person could have light brown eyes too. This person could be light skinned as well. Or he could be white, however. Yeah. Yeah. This is somebody that's a player. But this is also somebody, like I said, who definitely he had problems keeping his hands to himself. So when this person went away, you took that opportunity to get away from that situation. So this is somebody who, when they were out, they could have been very controlling. This is somebody who could have been very controlling with the money, very controlling, period. Or this is somebody like when you would try to leave them, they would find you or they will harass you and everything until you came back to them. So this is also somebody whom you have been playing the role like you are still their bitch. You're don't take it personally, and it's just how I talk. Like you are still their bitch. You're still their woman. You're still their whatever. And I see where you have been making plans. Like you're basically saying what you need to say to keep this person from finding out that you plan on leaving this person, or you're moving away. That you have moved away. If that makes sense. So I hope that answered your question. All right. We have who? Okay. All right. You said, should you stay single? You said you a Sagittarius? Oh, you said, OMG, Sagittarius or Taurus? I don't know what that means, mamas. All right, should you stay single? Well, if you are a Sagittarius, absolutely, honey, because you all hate monotony. That's one sign. Sagittariuses and Aquariuses are two signs that are. You said, "Oh, you're a Scorpio." Okay, all right. I am too, Scorpio. I was gonna say, but Sagittariuses and Aquariuses are the two signs that never need to get married, because those are signs that hate monotony. They need novelty all the time. All right, now should you stay single? Well, that's a kind of a tough question. You said you have a Sagittarius, or you said you're dating. You said you're dating an Aquarius. Oh, girl, please! My first love was an Aquarius, baby. I learned how to kick in a door on that nigga. On any given day, you catch him. You say you're trying to leave the Aquarius. If you want to leave the Aquarius, act like you love him. Not act. Let me rephrase that. Aquariuses love the chase. All right. So the more you try to get away from them, the more it's going to make them want to chase you. All right. Which is cool, but as a water sign, who the fuck has time for all that? Making a nigga chase you all the time, right? Like, at what point do we just get to sit down and drink some lemonade and grow old together? But Aquariuses are like that. But as soon as you turn to this Aquarius and say, okay, take me, I'm yours, he don't want you no more. So basically, don't run. Don't try to leave him. Just stay put and try to make a relationship with him. You know, try to smother him. You want him to leave you? Smother him. Oh, baby, they can't take that. Oh, yeah, Aquariuses can't take that. He was my Aquarius was my first, my everything. And not my first, my everything. Like, he was my first love, my first, boyfriend and everything. And let me tell you, the only time that man wanted me was when I basically was like, fuck you, I'm moving on, I don't need this shit anymore. And oh my goodness, if he found out that I was dealing with somebody else, oh, he was all songs and romance, and he just had to have me. It's an ego thing with them. But as soon as I would be like, okay, let's work it out, I love you again, he ain't want me. And he slept with all my friends. And he still got them bras mad at me. All right. Should you stay single? You said you be with him a lot. All right. You must got him whooped. Because that's my mom always came back. Scorpio gang. We have Ace of Swords, Empress, Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Well, we have Ace of Swords, Empress cards, so at first glance, I would say yes. Stop trying to work on the situation. Got the Star card out here for your Aquarius, and then we have Eight of Pentacles. Stop trying to work on the situation. So this is a situation where you want him. He's just not acting right, or he's not. You have fun with him, and perhaps you want to take it further, or he's just not reciprocating the same type of energy that you need him to, or you want him to. He could also be like into carpentry. He could be a painter or something like that. Stop working so hard. Stop trying so hard. Also, somebody could have a secret girlfriend too that they go see at night. This person could be a Cancer or Pisces. If this is not go see at night, somebody could be dealing with a Pisces as well. Cancer. Also, Also, if this is not okay, well, I will say stop trying so hard. So basically, this Aquarius could have ended something with a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could have been dealing with an Aquarius, another Aquarius, or something to that effect. Or somebody could have stopped trying to reconcile with this Queen of Swords. And so, as a result, of that, they could be trying to put or shift their attention to you. Somebody could be married as well. And somebody could be married, and somebody could be saying something like, me and my wife aren't together. However, we share the bills, or it's still like, so somebody could be separate but together. So somebody's only staying together for financial reasons. This could be a situation like that. Somebody, the letter W could be significant too. All right, what is this? Ace of Swords. You could have found out that somebody was married. You may not have known somebody was married. Somebody says they no longer talk to their wife, or they no longer talk to their girlfriend. Yeah, like somebody's saying that they no longer talk to perhaps their ex or whomever they were supposed to have left for you, or whoever they were dealing with before they were dealing with you. Somebody, first of all, somebody gets around. And I'm talking to somebody sleeping with more than one person. Somebody sleeping with more than one person. So if you are wondering if your person is still seeing or talking to their ex-person, or whether or not they have truly cut things off, no. Bottom of the deck, third party situation. You said he was scratching his balls today. Yeah. You say your last name was he? Yeah. No, he's not. Yeah, you should I would say yes. You should be single. This person is not, I don't think this person is being honest about their availability. I don't think this person is being honest about their fidelity. This person has other stuff going on. So whether this may be a situation where this person, this is a separate but together type of situation. This person still might hit from time to time. So this won't be your only, you won't be this person's only. All right. There could have been a pregnancy scare as well. Or somebody could come up pregnant. As well. Somebody could be saying that they're ending things with their baby's mama. They're not going back to their baby's mama. They're not dealing with their baby's mama anymore. Their baby's mama could be pregnant as we speak. Again, I'm going to give my disclaimer. Could be wrong, but let me know. I am usually pretty accurate. This Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius female. And if this isn't a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius female, this is somebody whom possibly this person is on the outs with, or he could be estranged from this person right now. But just because he's not talking to her, or they're not, like he's not spending the night at her house or something like that, doesn't mean that she's out of the picture either. Yeah. So to answer your question, yeah, I think you should be single. And anyway, it's the summertime. You sound like you're young. I mean, I'm older, so it don't matter now. But shit, the summertime is for people, young people, to go out into the world and fuck up in it. Have a ball. Shit. You got the rest of your life. Well, I'm not going to say that. Ladies do need to kind of try to settle down young. All right, don't be like me. But you see, you're 35. You want to get married. We all want to get married. And let me tell you something. Oriana, you said, let me get her. We all want to get married. You said you want a man's last name. You are such a Scorpio. Don't we all? But you know what? Look at the bright side. Think about those people who did get married and who have a man's last name. Eventually, one of those people are going to die. And so now you done spent 70 fucking years with somebody. And at 70 or whatever, your person dies. And now you got to figure out how to live life alone all over again. I remember watching my grandmother after my grandfather died, after spending 50 some years together. Hey, Chevalier, they need to check for STDs, right? I'm trying to tell you. And you know, just how sad and depressed she was. Like, she didn't want to get out of bed. She didn't want to do anything. I'd be like, come on, grandma, you know, go cook or whatever. And that's what the comments said. You said they need to go check for STDs. She said, who? But, you know, like, I always looked at it like that. Like, yes, I have had to walk this life alone. And most Scorpios, FYI, do end up alone. I don't know. But I have had to, like, walk this life alone. But that's one devastation that I don't have to go through. You know what I'm saying? So, 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. You get a man's last name and shit, you'll be divorced. Like, not in all instances. I shouldn't sound so cynical, but after college, I watched all my friends rush out to get married. You said you strap up with him. Watch all my friends rush out to get married. And I remember my mom said, you know, I know, like, you know, get married seems to be like the next logical step after graduation. But let me tell you, she was like, in 10 years, maybe one of those couples will still be together. And damned if my mother wasn't right. All of my friends ended up getting divorced. So, and pretty much all of them are my, you know, are alone. So the only difference is between me and them is they have a divorce under their belt and I don't. But you know what I'm saying? But they do get, like, you know, alimony and shit. I don't. All right. Anybody else? You said, Chevalier, they need to check for STDs. She said, who needs to check for STDs? We don't know. Men supposed to chase you. Yes, they are. You said you don't understand how come women chase men. You know what? Somebody told me that too. That as the woman, I'm the prize. But in America, I don't know. It just somehow that message just, or whatever, that just got that whole women's lib thing. Like, on the one hand, yeah, it was great because now women have rights and, they don't have to be, at the mercy of men. But that also changed the dynamic within a house and not necessarily for the better. I don't chase, I attract. And I feel that. Especially a man, I don't think it's chasing. You know what I mean? I don't think Chevalier meant it like that. I think what he means is, like, if a man is not trying to woo you and impress you, the way that we want to woo them and impress them, then we don't need that, because basically we are the ones that should be getting wooed, and we are the ones that should be, we're the ones that should get courted. Like, I don't even think people even use that word anymore, court. Like, my grandma used to say that all the time. Like, You gonna let that man court you? We as women, we don't let men court us here in the States. We don't let men to some degree be men. You know what I mean? Because we're so busy being uber independent. So I do kind of feel what he's saying. You say you grew up in Haiti. You speak Creole. But I do feel what he's saying in that. I don't think, to be fair, that he meant like, we just be out here chasing men. I think what he's saying is that we don't allow men to fulfill that manly role. Basically, you're supposed to be courting me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be showing me reasons why I should give myself to you. Like, out of all these people out here, why you should be the one that I, take your last name. That, why should I take your last name? Why should I, give you children? Why should I do X, Y, and Z? So I think that's what he meant. You said you've been looking for a Scorpio because they so freaky. Well, beyond freaky, we are quite loyal as well. And if you are in a crunch and you got a gang of motherfuckers after you, trust me, you want a Scorpio on your side. Because if a Scorpio loves you, baby, they'll kill a dragon for you. Best believe it, they'll die trying. Lisa, they think we're 304s. And you want to know what? Of all the water signs, you want to know who's probably the holiest ones of all the water signs? Them fucking Pisces. The women and the men. And before, if there's any Pisces out here, before y'all get mad at me, let me tell you, my whole family is Pisces. So I am not even going to debate that shit with y'all. The women and the fucking men are whores. Pisces are fucking awful. And then next you have your Cancers, because they have like a lot of emotional affairs. So they may not sleep with everybody, but they on the phone chit-chatting. They always got somebody in their back pocket. You said Geminis are the best. Y'all are crazy as shit. Geminis are hard to shake. Geminis, y'all are the jump out the bushes on somebody. Oh, baby, there is no breaking up with a Gemini. Not until a Gemini is ready to break up. And until that Gemini is ready to break up, they will stalk you. Now, that's y'all the stalking sign. Y'all are we said when you in love, it's for good. Y'all and Libras. Geminis and Libras. Geminis have a very high sex drive as well. Geminis have a very high sex drive. But you all have multiple personalities, so you tend to be a bit duplicitous and everything. But Geminis are cool. You all call shit out, and you tend to be very accurate when you do. Geminis and Pisces are very good at that. Like, as soon as they meet somebody, they can be like, that person is such and such, or and they like that. You know what I mean? Scorpios, we're very good at seeing through people. So it's very hard to lie to us. Because I can read through bullshit, like looking through a pane of glass. You said you like Geminis? Well, there you go, baby. You can have them damn Geminis. And I hate to say it, but my two brothers, I have two brothers that are Geminis. I know a couple people that are Geminis. And you all are cool people. Cool. Now, y'all tend to lie. Geminis and Aries, they tend to lie. They live their lies. But still cool people, though. Geminis are good to have your back as well. So I like Geminis, too. All right, you all. It is getting late. I've given you all 2 hours. So I think you all have had the longest read. Yep, you say, like me, I don't play. I'm a Libra. Y'all are a mess too, Libras. Y'all have to be in a relationship. Libras and Cancers do not do well when they are not in relationships. You all are relationship signs. She said, I can't stand Girl, my baby daddy is a Libra, honey, and I can't stand that nigga neither. Like, oh my God. But Libras, here's the thing about Libras. You know, made me hot greed and gave me a damn hot flash. Here's the thing about Libras. Libras are fun. Libras are fun as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Libras, they are like seat of your pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's go here. Let's go to an amusement park. Let's go to the movies. Let's do this. Let's do that. Like, Libras are fun. Libras don't let grass grow underneath their feet. Now, Libras tend to be a bit opportunistic, meaning anybody that a Libra deals with has to serve some fucking purpose. If you not serving a purpose, if you not helping a Libra elevate or, you know, get to where they want to get to, baby, they have no bother for you. They don't. But my baby daddy say, if my right foot is broke, me a chop it off, chick, keep on going because me can't stop. Yeah, that's a Libra. What about Aquarius? Did y'all get bored easy as hell? Aquarius get super, hey Diana, Aquarius get super bored. You said, I'm on my baby mama page. Y'all a mess. Y'all are a mess. You said, honestly, I only like one Libra. My baby daddy was cool. We just, you know what? He was a good time. And I should have left him as a good time. You know, he basically, he ended up dealing with another Scorpio, but she was a Scorpio Libra cusper. I am a Scorpio Sag cusper, so I don't be on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But he was fun, but he wasn't husband material. He wasn't baby daddy material. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all are very fun. Very fun. I mean, I had a good time, you know, like we would have, you know, do fun stuff together. But like the vibe, honey, y'all all about them damn vibes. And he was a whore. A hoe. Hey, AV the goddess. You said, what's up with the Taurus? Y'all love to fight and argue. Shit. Somebody say fight Taurus, like, where that? I'm there. Y'all love to fight and argue. And y'all everybody's damn friend. Y'all everybody friend. Y'all so damn super friendly. I know I ain't lied. Y'all everybody friend. Like, how the fuck y'all so mean and violent and then sensitive at the same time? Like, you gonna have to pick one, because you confusing me. And y'all love to eat. Love to eat. And y'all don't like to share your food. And get an attitude about that. Don't look at my food. Don't touch my food. Don't say nothing about my food. You get your own food. I don't know what it is about Tauruses and food, but yeah. Sagittariuses, I love Sagittarius, y'all are super cocky and arrogant. You said you heating up some food right now. I know what I'm talking about. I got a sister, she stay with a damn fork in her damn mouth. Always eating. And always quick to argue with you about everything. You said Leos are stingy when it comes to drugs. Oh my God. Girl, you have got to subscribe. I want you to always come back. She said they stingy when it comes to that drug. Girl, please, I'm gonna have to keep this damn fan on me. Where is my church fan? Messing with you. Ooh, Lord. She said, Leos. Okay, I'm about to say something. It's about to make some Leos out here mad. Leos are very good with money. Alright, not good with money, but Leos attract money. Leos ain't gonna fuck with you unless you have money. Alright, so just keep that in mind. If you dealing with a Leo Yeah, you better be able to take care of that Leo, okay? Because they love is going to extend as far as them damn pockets. Please believe that. All right. So like when that money run out, that love gonna soon run out soon after. In terms of the drugs, I knew a Leo girl and she would share her joints and everything, but very money hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like Leos are very money hungry. Very money hungry. But money comes to them. So like Leos and Geminis, those are two signs where they hit the lottery. Like that, like they're lucky with the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Because both Leo females that I know, they're always hitting the number. You say you about your money. I'm about my money too though. Leos are money makers. They are. I'm gonna tell you who's a money maker. Cancers are money makers. Cancers and Aries are money makers. If an Aries is broke, baby, he only gonna be or she only gonna be broke for a hot damn second because Aries be having 2 and 3 different ways to make money. If your Aries was telling you that they ain't had no money, then you were not the one. All right? You were not the one for them. Capricorns are assholes. Capricorns, y'all are, sorry. Capricorns can be assholes, but they're cool as shit. Capricorns keep money too. They're pretty good with money. And Capricorns always keep them somebody in their back pocket. What, Leos? Oh, Leos, they not fucking with you if you don't have no money, baby. Sorry. Leos, yeah, I love Aries. I made a lot of money with my Aries. Yes. And you know what? And to this day, if he ever called me, I would come running because they're very loyal. They're very loyal. Very. Like, we didn't work out together as a couple, but that's somebody that I don't respect too many people that, you know, aren't relatives and stuff like that in terms of men especially, but I respect that man. Like, if that man ever needed me, I'm going to be running. You know what I'm saying? So I love Aries. Aries, they keep them some money and they make money as well. Leos, yeah, if you ain't got no money, they not fucking with you. And if it's not, or they're not gonna be fucking with you like that. Period. Big period, not the little one. And this has been my experience. Maybe there's been, but well, not my experience. Have I ever slept with a Leo? Once. Very boring. And that's because Leos are very like, you know, they're Leos. Like, you should be pleasuring them and everything. So they tend to like make a lot of noises in bed. But, you know, I think we covered the whole zodiac, didn't we? For sure, for sure. Let's see, did we miss anybody? We have Scorpios, Pisces. We talked about Cancers, talked about Leos, talked about who else? Gemini, Aquarius. I think we covered the whole one. Sagittarius, Leos, Aries. Yeah, the whole zodiac. You said I ate shit like that. I ate shit like that. I don't know what that is, but okay. Like, yeah. My soulmate sign, though I always say that, but them damn Pisces, I always say that my soulmate sign is a Pisces. And because they match my jealous. But Pisces is always doing something. They always doing something. And no matter what version of the story they tell, they are always the damn victim. I don't give a shit what it is. It's always somebody that did something to them, or it's always somebody else's fault, or something like that. Hey, Just Lydia. You say you can't. You don't like I love Pisces, and they're great in bed. Pisces is a very family oriented sign and everything, and the men tend to be quite built for the job. But Pisces are prone to alcohol and drug addiction. They get very melancholic a lot. They battle with depression, and they're whores. Did I mention that? Some hoes. They some hoes. The women and the men. And they're always the victim. Virgo, showing love. Virgos, y'all are my go-getter sign. Let me tell you about a Virgo. Now, I will say this. You all are not terribly creative, but will you lack in creativity? Because Virgos tend to be very pragmatic, very practical, very, very practical. They don't tend to be very emotional, you know what I mean, or ruled by their emotions. They're more so ruled by logic, okay? And Virgo, you all are up there with those Leos. Virgos go where the money go. So if you're going to have to be able to show and prove for a Virgo too. If Virgos was a sign, their song, if Virgos was a sign, if Virgos were a song, that song would be Glamorous Life by Sheila E. It's an old song. So if you don't know the song, you should YouTube it. You all want to live the glamorous life and everything. But one thing about Virgos is, so like you could be sitting around and talking about an idea like, yeah, I thought about doing da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. If you say that shit around a Virgo, a Virgo is going to go home and make that shit happen. Beyonce. Yeah, y'all going to make that happen. All right, so you all are, Virgos is my go-getter sign. Y'all are some go-getters. I got to give you respect for that. Now, y'all tend to be a little whorish too. And Virgos and Pisces are actually very well suited. First of all, because you're opposites on the astrological wheel, but both of y'all love to drink. Because I ain't met a Virgo yet that wasn't no drinker, honey. And I ain't met a Pisces man yet that wasn't no drinker. Not so much the women, but Pisces men definitely. Or wasn't addicted to something. And Virgos love to drink. That's every Virgo I know is a drinker. So that's why you all go good together. And because Virgos are go-getters and Pisces tend to be very passive. So Pisces is not, especially Pisces men, that's not a sign that's going to take the initiative. You're going to have to lead them by the hand. You know what I mean? They'll give you their money and all that, but you're going to have to pretty much do most of the leg work. And Pisces tend to be kind of lazy as well. All right, did we miss anything? We got Capricorns, Virgos. Yeah, I think we got them all. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to head out. I'm going to bed. Until the next time, please please like and subscribe. Thank you to everybody who's joining me for the first time. Thank you to everybody who's coming back. Love you. I just love the energy tonight. Queen crown me. Girl, your ass is funny as shit. Just Lydia, thank you. Chevalier, thank you. Oriana, thank you. I'm so glad you all came to see me. Because I've had a pretty shitty day today. So you guys actually made me feel better. Trust me. Because I've been I don't know. Queen crown me. Have you been dealing with like a lot of treachery or betrayal lately? AV the goddess, thank you, baby, for coming. Like, I have been dealing with like a lot of betrayal. Diana, thank you. Where I'm like cutting people off left and right now. Like, I'm done dealing. I'm done. Like, I've given all the chances I'm going to give. I'm done. I'm just done. A lot of my energy came out in a Scorpio reading, so you might want to check that out. But yeah, I don't know if you've been experiencing the same energy, but I've had like a lot of, you said it's James. We're basically, like hidden enemies are, are coming to the front where, I'm starting to be able to see like the people who have been working against me and everything like that. You guys have great vibes as well. Like, my vibes mirror your vibes. Trust me. And you guys really, 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 I'm not even lying when I say this. You all really made me feel better because I have had like one of the shittiest days in a long time today. And so I was just like, you know what? Doing readings makes me happy. This is like, a labor of love. So let me just hop on here and try to knock some out of the way. And so you guys really came through and you really made me happy. So thank you so much, everybody. All right. And I promise I'll be on here tomorrow night and we're going to do it again. All right. So, but everybody, make sure that you have good beverage, some snacks, wine, whatever it is, blunt, some good, whatever it is that you need to get you, you know, where we can chill and relax tomorrow, and we will spend our Friday evening together. And until the next time, deuces. Bye.